Hello everyone, Untitled Chapter. Welcome to another resource pack overview, this time on paper cutout. A resource pack that simply goes for a classic cartoon style material with a theme of folded paper and paper cut designs, I guess. The textures will make the world of Minecraft look as good as a folded carton. There is also the 3D shadow effect as well, and other such and such background information as well. I have no idea what to expect because there's no images, so we'll just take a look. So I don't know if it changes any blocks or anything at all. It probably might just be a complete overhaul of things because I usually do a lot more smaller focus resource packs, but the occasional larger ones. So we have basically a UI change here. So the buttons, the HUD, a few other things, recipe book's been changed. So this seems like a overhaul type one. I may go to creative for this. The text also seems to be different as well. So we got here, got a few changes to some ores as well, like so. There's also an animation on the warped as well, which is interesting. Just sort of cycle through these because I obviously can't show every single block in the world that easily. Well, it could, it just takes time, of course. Bricks, redstone has the thing on the outside. Diamond blocks. As you can see, there's a lot of different different changes. So some just a bit more stronger versions, I guess, of existing for color or design. Most others obviously kind of change it up a bit, like redstone does here. There's quite a difference there. We've got sugarcane, looks like so. Flowers are slightly different. Grass. Animals look like so. Let's see, we'll go to the water, which I don't... has slightly changed. Fish haven't... actually, no, some of them have. It's just it's fairly similar to the default, but with a fair amount of differences. I keep forgetting that. So I think maybe salmon maybe have or haven't. Foxes I don't know well enough, so I would assume probably not in the face, but in some areas they have. We'll check to, I guess, decoration next. So we can take a look at some of these. I may increase my GUI size though, just to make it easier to tell. Some of these, especially for things like chiseled or bricks and such. Also minor details. So we've got these. Almost would have mistaken that for a chest plate or something for a minute. Or the tunic. I'll just go through these again so we can get an idea. Okay, then we've got redstone. And then we'll actually see what it's actually like in 3D compared to what's other. Then we'll go with, I guess, vehicle or transportation. Got a rail here, so let's see what that's like. What TNT looks like. We've got miscellaneous. I could have just gone with search, but I thought I'd go with a bit like section by section, just in case. So you've got diamonds, conduits, glass on the beacon. Buckets look slightly different. Well, fairly different, I should say, actually. Spawn eggs look more like, I guess, an egg with a bit of wrapping or something, maybe. Like an interesting design to it. You get banners, patterns and such, and more. Horse armor, and so on. Food. Soup, and a few other changes. Interesting approaches to things like the pumpkin pie, though, I will say. Mutton and a few others. For tools, you've got netherite, which I don't want to say looks like steel, but I'll probably say kind of is making me think it is. Shears, you've got the clock, which is like so, which interesting in itself, with a little shift around. There we go, times a day, because it's nighttime. Oh, okay, so it goes up, doesn't go around in a circle, so it shifts up. Interesting, okay. That's good to know. So there's a difference there. Flint and steel, lead. Does that mean that the actual... I don't think that would change, would it? What's it? I need like a, I don't know, a donkey or something. We'll just go with a random mob. Can we have lead? Oops, they've kind of changed. No, that's not going to change. They never usually do, those parts. Combat next. Get the other tools. So obviously you get your netherite, your diamond, and everything else there. Changes to arrows and other things. Totem, shield, and so on. Trident, I don't think has been changed at all. Nope. But a fair amount of the rest have. And then we've got potions and ingredients and things. So we've got our cauldron, brewing stand. And I guess more of your typical stuff, like your crafting table, furnace, and bed. I forgot you can't right click to clear that. So we're gonna have crafting table, furnace, and bed. What other sides is there of the crafting table? Just that? Just that, it seems. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously I could have done more with the animals and creatures and other things. There's also apparently multicolored squid, so that's nice as well. I guess we could also check the caves and see what they're like. We've got sand here, gravel here, clay and such. What else we got down here? So this is what cave systems look like for ores and andesite and diorite and a few other things. Our lava, our gold, our lapis. What else we got here? Obsidian. Where's obsidian if we can? Here we go. So let's see. Is there any? No, so I'm gonna have to place something down to prevent water. Basically, we'll just pick it up like so. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier to see. The only thing I guess to check is actually the breaking animation, because that can be a big deal in some cases. Let's look at our health, our hunger, our experience bar. The breaking animation is interesting in itself. Okay, let's try an obsidian, for example. So it goes around the sides of the block. Oh no, okay, so it goes down each sort of row, I guess. Down each row, basically. Yeah, then fills it, or just covers the entire from one corner to the next, I guess, in a way as well. So, yeah. The only thing really to test, I guess, would be technically the wither effect and poison. So we'll go with those. So that's poison. Go, where was it? Just had it, there we go. Wither effect. Should we get rid of the poison as well, actually, while we're doing that? No, I've got netherite doesn't burn in lava, whoops. So that's, yeah. Wither effect, and then we'll go absorption. We'll just go clear, of course, first, and then absorption. Absorption, yes. Okay, and that's our extra hearts, like so. The other thing I guess as well is to test damage. So that's that. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.